It's time to go to bed, Johnny. Time to go to sleep.
Oh, I don't want to go to sleep.
Well, you're not the only one who has to sleep, you know. The animals are sleeping, too. The dog in his house. The cat and her kittens. The cows out in the barn. And even the birds have their heads tucked under their wings. The sun has gone down and everything is going to sleep. Sleep is important to everyone.
But why do I have to go to sleep?
Well, Johnny, if all the parts of your body could talk, they'd tell you why you had to go to sleep. Let's just pretend that we could go right up inside your head and talk to your brain.
Here I am up in your head, directing things from dawn till bed. Everything begins up in your brain. I can set your voice to singing, wake you when a bell starts ringing. You can't do a thing without your brain.
Pardon me, please.
What can I do for you, sir?
Johnny wants to ask you a question.
Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired. Been thinking all day, you know, reading, doing arithmetic problems, directing the rest of the body. What is it you want to ask, Johnny?
I want to know why I have to go to sleep.
Let me tell him.
I want to tell him.
Quiet,
No, let me
quiet,
tell him,
please.
because I-
Legs, jaw, stomach, heart. You'll all have a turn. But first, let us call this meeting to order. The purpose of this meeting, as we in turn appear, will be to tell our need for rest and what goes on in here. Now, may we hear from you, stomach? I digest the food that Johnny eats. Let's not send any more food down to work on tonight. I'm tired. Rest is what I need.
Rest is what I need, too. I'm the jaw. Chewed an awful lot of food today. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And let's stop talking, too. It's been jabber, jabber, jabber all day long. I'm just worn out, and I won't feel a bit like working tomorrow if I don't get some rest. I tell you, Brain.
Thank you, Jaw, thank you. We understand how hard you've worked today.
Is it my turn now?
Oh, Legs. Yes, Legs. Why do you think Johnny should go to sleep?
Well, Johnny's had us running and jumping and climbing all day. We've worked hard. And do you know what's happened? All sorts of wastes and acids have gathered around our muscles. Stuff that gets in the way. That makes us tired. It has to be all cleaned out.
What are wastes and acids, Brain?
Oh, I can tell you all about that.
Thank you, Jaw, thank you, but I'll tell him. Wastes and acids. I'm glad you asked that, Johnny. Remember the ashes we used to see in the fireplace? Those ashes were left over after the wood burned. And the longer the wood burned, the more ashes were left over. Now, in the body, wastes and acids are left over when the muscles work. And the more the muscles work, the more wastes and acids there are. It has to be all cleaned out of those muscles.
Oh, boy, what a job. Who cleans it out?
I know. I'll tell him.
Now,
Let me-
Jaw, just a minute, please. Order. We'll tell Johnny whose job it is, but first, Hands.
Yes, Brain?
Will you turn the record over, please?
Oh, why, surely. Ready? Here we go.
Thank you, Hands.
Now, listen, Brain, I'm going
Settle
to something very
down.
important.
Settle down. Meeting come to order. Who cleans up those tired muscles? That is the question. Heart? We haven't heard from you. What have you to say about that?
Listen, Johnny, I'm your heart, and with the blood, I do my part. We try our best to work in haste, but it takes time to clean the waste.
Thank you very much, Heart. But why can't it be cleaned out during the day?
Brain, this is Blood speaking. The trouble is there's so much going on all day, I can't keep up with my job.
Is that so?
Yes. Let me tell Johnny a thing or two. I really get around, and I know what's going on.
All right, Blood. Tell Johnny why it takes so long to clean things up.
Well, Johnny, heart is pumping me around the body all the time. I'm doing my best trying to clean things up. Busy, busy, busy. Remember when we climbed that tree this morning?
Oh, yes, Blood. That was fun.
Well, sure it was fun. But we used almost every muscle in the body. When the muscles work that way, they wear down a little, make acids and other things that get in their way. I have to clean it all out.
Well, did you, Blood?
Well, not quite. I rushed around and had everything almost all cleaned up when all of a sudden Johnny climbed down from the tree and started kicking a ball around. Made a lot more to clean up. That's the way it goes all day. The waste piles up faster than I can clean it out.
Well, what can we do about it?
Quiet down. Relax. Go to sleep. I can get everything cleaned up if you'll all be quiet for a while. It's only when Johnny's asleep that I can catch up on all the cleaning the body needs. Now, here I go again. Down to your toes and up to your nose. Into a muscle, it's always a hustle. Out your finger, I never can linger. I never can linger.
So Blood has to work all night.
That's right, Johnny. And there are other parts of your body, too, that work all night. Do you know what they are?
I'm the heart. I'm the heart. I work all night. I work all night.
That's right. The heart and blood and what else?
Don't forget us. We're here, too. We have lots of work to do. We're Johnny's lungs. We bring fresh air. Awake, asleep, our job's still there.
Yes, Johnny. The heart and blood and lungs that bring in fresh air work all night long to clean things up, so you'll be full of pep and energy and ready to work and play in the morning. And they work all by themselves, so I can rest too. Well, now it's time to end the meeting. Meeting adjourned. Meeting adjourned.
Nice meeting you, Johnny.
Glad you know how we here inside feel.
Goodbye, Johnny.
Goodbye, Johnny.
Goodbye, Johnny.
Goodbye. It sure was a swell meeting, Brain. Goodbye.
Well, Johnny, do you know now why you have to go to sleep?
I sure do. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going right off to sleep. Quick. Eyes, no more peeking. Close up now, eyes. And ears. Stop that listening. That's it. Well, good night, everybody. Good night.
He's asleep all right. Now he knows why he had to go to sleep. But he'll have more questions to ask me in the morning.